Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? It is October 13th. Okay, October 13th. Starting to come into the middle of the month. We got CPI and PPI. Hopefully, we get those numbers. I think they will release those numbers, though, even with the government still shut down. All right, so we'll see what they bring. I got to think that these numbers will come in line, if not even better. Okay, if not even better. So we'll see. Big move back up to the upside. We've got about half back. All right, that's where we are on our futures right now. All right, so still going to be inside that big day. Okay, so we're not getting out of this thing anytime soon here right now. But it is a nice move to come back inside. So here's where we're going to be right now. If we open 661.08, we're going to be right inside here on the inside day. All right, so we trapped in here inside pretty darn good. All right, same thing with the Qs, same business. Here we are, 599.79 right now, so we're about right inside here. Okay, inside day, no hurry, guys. This could be a 2-day thing here. I'd be really surprised if they ran up and just went back up to all-time highs. It would not surprise me at all. It is unbelievable what is going on with this markets. All right, so diamonds, same thing here. Where are we now? We're at 459.12. All right, so we're going to be back inside here. All right, so we're going to be looking right in this area right here for opening up. What I'm going to be gauging here, I'll be watching the 60s. I'm going to see where they're coming in here. And right now, when we look at it, 458.66. All right, so we're coming back up in here. That would be the triangle out, 458.91. All right, so this is like they do. I'll watch my 60s. Where am I? Where are we at inside here? And then from there, we'll start to see what the week and and the day wants to firm up or do what it's going to do. All right, so futures better for sure. Rare earth, a lot of talk about rare earth. So there's a couple stocks that I'm watching on that. We got MP this morning here. Materials. Got up to 87.99 on your MP. Now it's pulled back to, all right, so 85.73. That would take day up, folks, all right, after 84.92. All right, so looking like we're taking day up on MP to the upside with the rare earth, all right? So, and you see your week. We don't have anything actionable at this time. Okay? All right, so that's your MP. I'm going with the quarter, the month, the week, the day, the 60, and the 30. All right, so there is your MP, and then you got that USAR. Here's another one. This one kind of came down pretty good here, obviously with the markets from Friday. We do have an actionable right now on the inside, but that is on the overnight, so nothing really else to tell us here on USAR. Was up to 41.34. All right, but even right now at 38.40, that's taking day up, folks. All right, so USAR and MP, if you're into these rare earth stocks, all right? So a little bit better there. NVIDIA got up to 195.62, believe it or not. All right, so we're up about $5 here. All right, 189.07. All right, so when I pull it up in my 60s, here we're going to be right inside here, all right? So we're stuck inside all this business here right now. All right, so we'll see what that wants to bring. We got the shooter down on the month. It's already going to look better when it opens. And then you got the week down on the shooter. shooter down on quarter as well, but you're going to see that much improved here once we open, because we're going to open up about $5 and change higher. All right, so NVIDIA, keeping an eye on your 60s, see what's going to happen there. All right, NVIDIA. What else? AMD's better this morning, coming back up pretty good here. 223 guys coming back inside. Now just remember, now we're going to be inside day everywhere for the most part. All right, so are we going to just bounce right out of this and get moving here? I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult than that. CNBC seems to think so, but I'd say that it's going to be a little bit tougher for us to get back out. So again, gauge them in your 60s and keep an eye on there. There's no reason to go on running after anything. If you picked up a couple of things on Friday, just protect those things. And then we'll see what happens as the market starts to firm up or turn on us again. All right, so we'll see what happens there. All right, so that's your AMD. Better this morning, all right, up almost 4%, just a little over 4%. I got Tesla a little bit up here to over 2.5% this morning. On hopes that they're going to sell more cars in Europe, especially the new car that they got coming out. They got like a $40,000 Tesla coming out now, so. The hope is for them to sell more of these cars in Europe. That's and they're competing with China, obviously. So we'll see what happens. Tesla's a little better choppy on the overnight here too. All right, so embrace that chop. All right. So that's your Tesla. Just a couple other ones here. The metals just continue to rip. Freeport copper came back down on that huge day to the 2-2 day down. All right, like everything else, fighting back here, 42.49. You're going to be stuck inside day there. You're getting with it here. We are going to be inside everywhere. All right, there's a few that are busting out. I was looking at this Amazon, man. Amazon was already garbage before any of this happened. Look at this big swing to the downside now. Not really recovering that much either. 218.10. Amazon has just been garbage. I've been saying it. It's 2-2 down on the month right now, and it wasn't just because of this day. This thing was already garbage. It was starting to trying to move back in, just trying to get back into the middle of the range. Can't even seem to get up there. All right, so 218 and change right now, guys. We're closer to taking day down than we are closer to taking day up. I'll tell you that much. All right, a couple other names here on the gappers. StubHub. Coming back up a little bit. StubHub here with the shooter down. Got down to 1889. So we'll see what happens here. We got, I don't think we're taking day up by any chance. No, 1988. All right, there's a good year. All right, so StubHub, there you go. Nothing actionable to see there. So we'll see. That is on your gapper list. I got a whole bunch of them. I put it on my Twitter. You can find them there. Salesforce, 238, guys, 238. If we get the chance to get it down there again, I'd still say I still wouldn't pay 243 for it. But this one's going to be inside day as well. 244, a little bit better. When's Salesforce going to get going? Now you do have the inside quarter, and you do have the 2 on the month here because we made the lower low, which means we could engulf. Maybe that could happen, right? Maybe Salesforce can turn this around, and maybe we can turn that into a 3. What do you say? All right, let's see how this thing acts. I think I like it here, but it's still, look at. It's not telling us yet anything yet. Watch the 60s inside on the Salesforce. That thing, man, it disappoints. It disappoints, and it disappoints, and it disappoints again. All right, but I think it's firming up here. Warner Brothers Discovery on the move this morning. I don't know what the heck's going on with this thing. Three down on the day yesterday. We got 1786 this morning. We are not taking day up, but we're getting that one's coming right back pretty quickly here on Warner Brothers Discovery. All right, making a move back up. I looked at Disney. It was 110. What did I say? 109. It's trading at 111. Did it hit 109? Oh yeah, it hit 109 on Friday. All right, so Disney, all right, inside day struggling. All right, it's a little bit better, 111 inside. All right, so Disney and those Warner Brothers Discovery are kind of same path. A couple of tech names. Qualcomm better here, 157, up $4 and change. You're gonna be inside here. All right, see how quickly these guys want to start going after them again. All right, Qualcomm, that's another one, just a whole plethora of inside days, okay? Dell Computer, nice move up on the overnight, kind of dropped it back inside, all right? So you're probably going to see a sporadic move to the upside, and then we'll see if they cool the jets a little bit, all right? Looks like we're going to be an inside day. So just no hurry at anything. Apache was in the news a little bit this morning. 22.25. That's slightly higher. All right. Energy has been dead. We know how that's been working, right? Crude down with the gapper down on Friday, and now still sitting here down at the lows on crude. All right. So then you check Valero. There you go. Not much fighting back on Valero, and then Chevron. Same thing here, trying to get it back up a little bit inside that day. Chevron. All right. Microchip. Microchip inside. Better though. Okay. So very few that are taken up. Some of these rare earths are moving up a little bit higher. Freeport's a little bit higher. Teradyne is up this morning. TER Teradyne. There you go. Teradyne, you're where you at? 137.50 right there. All right, a little bit better there on Teradyne. Futures, I'm looking at the SPY right now, trading at 660.78. All right, so we'll see. Maybe Trump can give us another rant on China and get the market to come down. Right? This is how this guy wakes up in the morning, tells us how the market's going to go. AALB back down on Friday here. That's in your materials group as well. Nothing. You know what's one thing that I just went through everything that we looked through. There's nothing actionable. There's mostly just down pukers, but no, not many ones out there. All right, there's a lot of threes out there, which means that is going to slow things down a little bit, okay? We went through a lot. All right, so going forward for the rest of this week, we got CPI and PPI. We should get those numbers. I believe those numbers will be released even with the fact that the government's shut down. Tuesday, I got BlackRock. I got Citibank. I got Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Johnny John on tap for tomorrow. All right. Banks, going to, look for the beats. Do not buy anything that's not a beat, okay? This is the way it is now. You got to be top tier. Otherwise, you're a bum, okay? And that's just the way it's going to be. Johnny John, I think Johnny John's just going to go higher. I also think that it's going to be choppy as hell. All right, but it got out here. I showed you that 5-year pattern. This was a layup, guys. This was a layup. I was talking about this thing when on the monthlies, and I showed you how it was, chop, 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 embrace the chop. Yeah, it got out. All right, so 2-2 up here on the quarter. This is moving a little fast too. All right, so Johnny John, definitely buy Johnny John on pullbacks, all right? Don't go and let it come to you. Do not chase anything in this market. Do not chase anything. If it doesn't come to you, then you don't want it, all right? So we'll keep an eye out. What else here? I'm trying to think of something else that I could tell you here. Some of our cybers are a little bit better this morning. Palo Alto's a little bit lower. I mean, a little higher here this morning. Again, inside day, okay, no hurry. Palo Alto, 214 from 208. All right, moving back up. CrowdStrike is the same thing. CRWD. Okay, coming back up on your CrowdStrike. CRWD, there's CrowdStrike trying to get back inside the day. All right. Couple of things that I'm watching. BBAI, nice shooter down. It's already trading up at 770. All right. This guy's good. All right, BBAI is good. Definitely want to be buying that on dips, and I like this SoundHound too. SoundHound definitely on the dip down. All right, we are buying dips and selling rips. Okay, SoundHound, where you at this? Trading at 1789. No hurry here. All right. Watch this one. BE. This is my big one of the day here. Bloom Energy up 26% this morning on the shooter down. $118 moving out. Look at this thing go. Keep an eye on this one on your gapper list. See if we get any action on that guy. Watching Dell pretty good here this morning. There's some things that are moving around. I always watch these ones at the beginning of the day. Taiwan Semi. Here's another one trying to come back inside. So you guys get the picture. Going to be inside day. You're not in no hurry. I don't think that the futures can go up and take that day out. That would be like unbelievably if it did. I just don't see that happening. Definitely a 2-day, if not a 3-day. All right, but if the banks deliver, then you know what's going to happen. We're going to get a little bump in the S&P 500. All right, I like Citibank the best. Okay, of all the banks, I like Citibank. I wouldn't chase any of them. I wouldn't chase any of them, but Citibank is the one that I think I like the best. And then if I was to talk about airlines, I would say Delta Airlines is my best one. All right, Boeing fell apart. It's up $3. Don't expect anything to rally out of this thing right now. It's down on quarter. It is down on month. It is down on week. 313 down. All right, but it's coming back up a little bit, close down to 210.73. Guys, I think that Boeing's got to come in lower. All right, like I said yesterday, what did I say? Somewhere around 203, 202. I got support levels there. Okay, Kohl's stores. KSS, I like this one, but on support levels, I'll give you 1380. 1380, come on back down. SoundHound, BBI, Oracle. Watching the daily every time. 60% of the time, it works every time. Shoot her back down. Where's she at right now? 298, guys, no hurry. All right, going to be inside here. Look at we got that job done, right? Took it all out. Couldn't get there. All right, that's going to be our new target. Is going to be right back here to 300 spot 94. All right, trading at 298 and change right now. All right, so we'll see. All right, it's 19 minutes. I've been talking too much. All right, so I will pick up with you sometime between 10:30 and 11. We'll see what's cooking with the markets here so far. How about the Bitcoin taking the crap? All right, Bitcoin gave it up too pretty good here on the Bitcoin. Back down to 114 after getting back up to 127.240. All right, so Bitcoin lower this morning. All right, and watch your staples. All right, XLP. I was into staples on Friday. They were trying to hold up pretty good, but there wasn't nobody was really holding up that well. But watch these ones, all right? These are defensive stocks. Look at the Coca-Cola, finished with a decent day up yesterday, okay? Everybody else was down in the world, all right? Colgate, I don't think it got. Colgate, it puked. All right, Colgate came back down. Watch your Kimberly-Clark's. All these staples, right? I like this SFM, but right now it's dead. Sprout Farm, nothing. All right, we're not selling soybeans to anybody. Okay, farmers are struggling. All right. So watch the staples: Mondelez, MDLZ, Procter and Gamble, Colgate, Coca-Cola, Pepsi. All right, if the market starts to fall apart, look for those guys to firm up and see if they can hold us up a little bit. All right. So on that note, I'm going to let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. All right. Be good.